Hello, I'm back. Do more edits, as you can see in the description area and my new poll. Because of all the nice and or kind other folks read my live stream earlier, I decided all that positivity should can, could, must, and need I put to good, to awesome use. And I did some edits. Foodie Beauty. Foodie Beauty 3 at Bellis underscore Avril. Do poll yes or no. There. Avril. Me. Foodie Beauty. Me. Foodie Beauty 3 at Abellis Avril. Hello, sweetheart. Hello. One yes already. Yay! That yes is the yes. I always go by the first yeses. I then take everything else into consideration too, but that's the first yeses. All my polls, that's the yeses I go by usually. I thank you for that anonymous vote. Now I'm curious to see how many more votes I get. What city are you in? Hello, Sunny D. Welcome to my newest and only coffee time tonight. Vanilla. Sorry, I'm not giving out any personal information, Barry, anymore because too many other people internet trolling and we're too in out from my estates and contents, residential and employments. I know of. Such as examples, other people next doors, harassed, crank called, stalking police, and other residents maybe did too. All about myself and my family, and one and more others, and others Bellises, and how many of them made me forget same and worse than my mother forgot, and all the slander and defamation, many other people, residential and where I was earlier, all to and all about us here and others were here all who, what, where, when, why, and how. That's how HOW. I mean, my name is like, do you remember earlier when Bell Canada had the directory? It was in paper. They gave out the directory phone books and all other times, and it was the name and address. And phone number. I don't give out very much of that anymore nowadays. Just names. No offense intended. And I don't even like to have Wi-Fi in my home because other people's stalkers used Wi-Fi and my internet ISPs and phones to continue with their stalking, internet trolling, harassments, etc. that were all bad, all purposefully, all wrong, all not lawful, all not legal, and themselves all not sane, all not competent, obviously not employable themselves. And all before, all during, all later, and since December 12 and 13, 2024. All before, all during, all later, all since June 5, 2025. So you can ask me questions and stuff. I'm just in Canada right now. That's about all the personal information I can give right now. I don't know why. I just fancied the number 3. Surprised I didn't put the 1 there. I should maybe make it Foodie Beauty 1 3. Hang on, I'll be right back. Actually, I'm gonna stay. And Foodie Beauty 3, even though 1 3. Might put a 1 there. Black coffee, no cream, no creamers, nothing cream, just a sugar-free syrup. I mean, all the times other people were already too, all about all too, and all about front doors and windows, etc. And then deluded themselves that they were not seen, not witnessed by and from securities guards, etc. All security cameras, all securities cameras, all on, all live, all real time, and all recorded, did themselves. They lied to securities guards, they lied to the condominium corporations, they lied to police, etc. They just kept on lying, you know. It's not we that should, can, could, may, must, and need judiciary punished and sued. It's those other people. All securities cameras, all on, all live, all images, all live. Let me start that again, it's late. All securities cameras on, all images live, all real time, and all recorded. That's all the evidence, you know. That's enough evidence. In addition to witnesses, and in addition to all photos and all videos, and in addition to all internet, all Wi-Fi's, all networked online, all virtuals, all websites, all social medias, all that. All vlogged, all published, including all YouTube community posts and all live streams. My mother has bouts of forgot. She forgot. And she was diagnosed once more. Although I don't like the diagnosis very because my mom has post-trauma. And it's never been fully investigated who, what, where, when, why, and how my mom had injured. And I keep taking my mom to the doctor and asking them to I keep hoping that they'll investigate more, maybe do a new CAT scan, a new MRI. And then diagnose that, in addition to my mom forgot, so that my mom head hurts less. I mean, I've had a concussion that was not dementia, it was not Alzheimer's, it was not senility, it was a natural concussion. And I know for a fact when it's a concussion, a person can forget for a little while, not for and forever. They can completely and utterly forget. I didn't do that. I just did it for like 2 or 3 days. I completely and utterly got my schedule all fucked up, all wrong at the Active Out Center in Mississauga. I could not completely remember where I had to go. Did I have to be a bingo caller? Did I have to go to sit and dance class? I couldn't remember until I figured it all out and rectified and cried myself silly. I haven't forgot. I was really upset, and I've had CAT scans and MRIs. And I've always been told by my doctors that I'm okay. You're fine. You didn't have a stroke. You didn't do this. You haven't had a seizure. You're okay. And but I do suffer bouts of crying. I am a crier. The slightest thing can make me cry. And I don't just cry for a few minutes. I'm crying now. I could cry for hours on end. Not even a sedative, an antidepressant could stop me crying. I just completely, I can break through all that crying. That's why I'm like, I don't have depression. I'm just a crier. I'm suffering from grieving. One and more death. It just builds up and builds up and builds up. And when I have a headache, it doesn't make my headache feel any less. It just makes everything worse. And I just need a pain reliever. And when I get pain reliever, because my knee is hurting me, I will feel better. And the crying is less when it's a pain reliever. But seriously, a neighbor to call the police tonight because my mom is deaf, lacks hearing and concentration to pay attention to what I'm saying and or anyone else was saying, or my mom hasn't upset by mail or a phone call, and I'm trying to calm my mom down. I'm trying to make sure I've helped her before so that my mom doesn't fall down more. All before, all during, all later, since those other people, other residents have already been to, at, on, in, out, from, by, and I'm not joking, front door, lobby door, etc. I mean, it's disgusting that the police and the courts allowed that to happen without those other people judiciary punished. Those emergency personnel could have had and could have other people in crisis, life or death, and miss saving a life because those other people think it's their superiority, their necessity, their historical, their geographical, their financial, and all new business to sort it. Instead, they're the ones that should be sorted. All historical, all geographical, all financial, all new. So just leave us alone, mind your own business. I live a very It's a different lifestyle since, you know, and some other people that don't know mental health don't understand that if I was to take my mom's phone away from her, she'd get upset. Yeah, I've talked to those other people and they don't understand to often leave us alone, to stop. We don't want to spend Christmas with you. I know I don't. I had pets. I had fur babies alive. I have a cactus. I don't want to go on excursions with you, date road trips or holidays or anything. I worked when I was younger. My mom didn't remember. Other people have tried, showed, and told my mom who I am. She doesn't remember. She won't even remember if she sees a photo. That's not me abusing my mom. I don't abuse the elderly. I have friends that are older than I am. Acquaintances too. And it's hard to get good staff nowadays since that alleged COVID-19 severe acute respiratory syndrome pandemic. And uh, I mean, I've been vlogging tonight. Did somebody go downstairs and report it to security? To security? Somebody internet trolling reported it to the police that there should be another wellness check of my mom, alleged wellness check. Then that other person should be fired and judicially punished with and or without sued. In and out of all courts too. My mom is waiting for her dose of medicine before going to bed. She's resting. Hopefully the phone will not be active tomorrow with a bunch of harassment, such as celebrity stalker James Maud, celebrity stalker Angela Maud, and celebrity stalker Norman Thompson, my mom alleged youngest brother. And the internet is a wide thing. I mean, names, addresses, phone numbers. When a bunch of stalkers get together and make up information instead of using factual stuff like they did it instead. And I don't mean the word like. I don't like it, but that's the truth, you know. Internet trolling. It's scary. Somebody asked me earlier, what is internet trolling? It's scary talking to a lot of people that don't use their real name and use their real names, you know? Just don't know who's behind the mask, the screen, the title. At least I don't always know. Oh wow, more votes. Thank you. Hello, hello, USA. Would you have coffee or tea with Betty White if she was there in your living room? Sure. Yes. Watching TV, I could watch a video. Sure. Yes, I would have coffee with her. I've been to the gym and the TV there. There was something there about Betty White. I stayed. I don't agree with everything Betty White, although I don't mind. I'd stay. Possibly another complaint about us here. Paranoid, aggressive, and agitated. Instead of doing privacy and safety, all about all to us. I mean, why are they internet trolling? directly and with another source maybe informed them. I'm entitled, we're entitled to have our careers and hobbies here, elsewhere. I'm not hurting anybody. I miss my cat, although because my cat would have been sitting here instead of me, and or in the kitchen chair, or in his cat house, cat cottage, and our bedroom, and or wandering around on the floor, or being overly affectionate to my cactus Charles. Wouldn't surprise me if somebody breaking into or try to find documents. Because when we first moved here, I said to my mom, stop leaving stuff in the kitchen. You gotta take it in your bedroom with your bedroom door shut. I felt funny, and my mom has often said she couldn't find, and stuff was missing. And then I started to lock up a lot better at nights and stuff when we're home. And I was like, you gotta be joking. I believe my mom. She says stuff, I mean, she couldn't find her stuff, so I mean, she had it. I asked her about it. She had it. I don't know where it went. I mean, to want to look for documents, it's none of anybody's business. Did anybody try to use my or my mom credit cards? I mean, that should have been reported to my mom already and myself already. I remember when I was younger, some ignorant alleged relatives tried separated my mom and I, and all financially, all historical, all geographical, all financial, and all new. And instead, they're the ones that can keep away, you know? They're the ones that were all bad and should be restrained, not us. Like I said, my mom phone calls, phones, mail, etc. You know, I'm a migraine sufferer, so I know what it's like to have a headache. Although you know, I don't get as many migraines here as I used to when I was younger. I do get an upset tummy sometimes. My doctor asked me about um, regular bowel movements and asked, do I get constipated? And told me that's one of the side effects. Well, I haven't had that side effect. At least not yet. And I'm not taking any laxatives. I'm not doing any laxatives. I had like at least 2 bowel movements regular today. I like it. And it's possible too that I ate that much fiber. I mean, of course, it's got to come out of me somehow or other. That is a number 2. And tomorrow, my mom is actually quite excited. Cream of mushroom soup, and I think she's going to have something else later. Of course, I mean, I could tell you spring rolls. I might have one as a snack. I might not, because I'm looking forward to my chickpea curry. Didn't Betty White have a show? Oh, what was it? I remember maybe 2. Mary Tyler Moore's show, with and or without Rhoda. That's 2. And third one, Golden Girls. Watched some of that, had coffees. Oh, it's good. Thank you for asking. Hello, hello, USA. Would you have coffee or tea with Betty White if she was there in your living room? David Bender. Hello. Broken wrist. Yeah, I can come away. I yet cannot lean on this part of my forearm very. When I lean on it, it's painful. I should might as well go take one of these because I'm gonna be going way soon. And if I do lay on my left side, I don't want my left leg to bother me. I don't want to wake up painful. At least 4 hours. And even if I do wake up, I don't care. I'll just be groggy. Does my mom need my help? Etc. My mom was a fan of, is a fan of the Golden Girls. Maybe tomorrow we'll watch another episode. I have to bring it up on the internet. She can watch. I could put it on get the magnifying thing and magnify. She likes that. Maybe Betty White will be on. You can make coffee. You can have coffee with Betty White. My mom reminds me of Golden Girls' little Sophia, and I am Dorothy. Especially December 12th, 2024, walking up Credit Valley Hospital with a new prescription. My mom and little Sophia look alike, sound alike. Golden Girls. I remember my pussycat Rudy Noel. He had watched one of those episodes. He heard one of those episodes, some of, and all of a sudden he took quite the liking to my two perky bosoms. More than he used to. I was really fascinated with them. Whenever I woke up sleeping, and, you know, I was just wondered what the big deal was, and he was right there at my nipple with his tongue. He was trying to put his mouth on it. I don't know what he was doing, but he woke me up. And there was nobody else around. It was just my cat. Soon after, we both went back to sleep. He began to get on with his night, and I got on with my night and went back to sleep. I didn't wake up like that. I don't remember doing. I think he did it more than once, but then after a while he settled. And I used to sleep closer to around here on this side too. Once a man, cat, always a man, cat. Once a man, always a man. Vaginas. My two boobs are not that small. I don't know numbers. I just know when I wear a bra top, they're all size medium nowadays. I do have quite the handfuls. I must say, I'm proud of it. I'm proud of it. Oh yeah, squish them together. Oh yeah, a lot here too. Ooh. Any more comments, center questions before I go away? Hello, Rudy. Raheta with Autumn Some Homestead, 1127. Excuse me, beauty burp. Mom, you have to take your bedtime pills. You have to take your bedtime pills. Turn out the kitchen light if you want to. You can turn off the kitchen light if you want to. Thank you. Okay, your meds are over here instead of looking at everything. They're over here.
my glasses on. I've got no water.
Well, where is your water?
If there's any left, it's in there. There was only one lot left.
Mm-hmm.
Four.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes, Mom.
Now go to bed.
Good night.
When you pass, you can shut the door.
Bah. Beauty burp. Yes.
I'll leave it. I don't care.
What?
I said you can leave it. I don't care.
Good night. Sweet dreams.
Hey?
Sweet dreams.
Oh, yeah. Thank you. You too.
Thank you. See you in the morning.
Yeah.
Love you.
Love you too. Are we getting up early?
I don't know.
Don't tell me. You doing anything?
No, but I'm gonna make soup.
Okay, that's fine. I'll see you when I get up.
Okay. What?
I said I'll see you when I get up.
Okay.
Good night.
Good night. Elaine, Alice. Hi again. Hello. I'm gonna rest my face soon. Oh, today's rest. Someone earlier asked me what is internet trolling. Well, if you look back on my videos and shorts and go on my community post, explanations are all there. I wonder if Leonardo DiCaprio is still in my neighborhood and or his look-alike and sound like. I wonder. With and or without dogs. can't be the real one. It's too quiet a neighborhood. Not many fans around. It is the real one. Huh. According to the media, he's only interested in women that are younger than 26 years old. Even on their 25th birthday, he's gone. So, I mean, he's not here. He's not here. GSM, GSM. Hi, baby. Hello. Retouch on. Any difference, really? I don't see a difference. Retouch off. Hello. The aliens have arrived. I have to go. They're waiting for me. GAIA. Gotta freshen up. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day. Be kind to all, everyone, everywhere. Kindness, kind. I was kind. I am kind. Oh, I think I saw another one. I gotta go.